Guys, make it clap, please.
Whoa.
All right, we're going to clap on 2. 1, 2.
My life is a movie, but no acting, I'm happening. Drip too hard, I think I need a napkin, I'm splashing. I'ma make these millies, all this rapping, my passion. They used to make fun of me, what happened, who laughing? My life is a movie, but no acting.
What's up, y'all? I'm Mike. Welcome to No Acting. Today we're going to talk about, kind of jump into the DC universe. I feel like, Kurt feels like, there's been a lot of coverage and a lot of success in the Marvel side of things.
Mm-hmm.
But now we're going to dive into and start the conversation about what's going on with the DC universe and all the cool things they're getting together.
Absolutely. And what up, what up? My name's Kurt. Can't wait to have some fun with y'all. Keep you entertained. Hopefully, you like what we got to say.
Hell yeah.
If not, we don't care.
Go to the next
Just kidding.
video.
Please watch. Let's get it.
Let's go. All right, so we recently, we waited till we both had time and it fit in our schedules and it was still relevant to go see The Joker. And as everybody knows, it's been getting trashed and burnt alive by critics and audiences alike.
Absolutely trashed. I heard so much slander about this movie. I felt disrespected.
Yeah. I think it was good. For me personally, I feel like, it's one of those things where I was up here excited to see it all year, waiting, counting down the days. And then as you start hearing everybody's opinion, by the time you go see it, your expectations are so low.
You have a different
maybe you're going to enjoy it more.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know if you felt that way, but
yeah, because the anticipation was crazy because I've been waiting for this movie. I enjoyed the first one. That's the thing. It depends how you felt about the first one.
Yeah.
How you were feeling leading up to this movie.
So many people didn't like it, but yeah.
So I was really looking forward to it. And yeah, your preconceived notion starts to change because of all the slander you're hearing about the film. So you come in like, dang, am I gonna go waste my time? But I love movies and I love a lot of stuff that other people don't like.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
it's scary too. Like it's always nerve wracking. Like Gladiator 2 coming out. Gladiator 2 is probably my favorite movie of all time, and so that makes me nervous, equally as I am excited. Like because I'm like you're touching something that is special. Pause, and I don't know what to expect. It's the same crew, it's the same everybody, but
we've seen it. We've seen it happen.
Yeah, so Joker was the same thing for me. I was like, damn, like it was so perfect. Is it one of those things that should have stayed untouched and just been a masterpiece, leave it alone? Or are we diving back in just for cash?
Okay. A lot of people think that with the Lady Gaga thing.
Yeah. Let's grab that audience. Let's bring them over here.
Okay.
And was the Lady Gaga thing what? Okay, let's just get into it. So
let's do it.
Yeah, let's just talk about it. Let's talk about Joker, Fox de Rue. What is it?
Folie à deux.
Folie à deux, whatever. Yeah.
No idea what that means.
It's French, right?
Sure. Oui, oui.
We're bilingual. So I'm just gonna say before we even get to details, it was not trash.
Not at all.
Okay, I don't agree with the whole this is a shit movie notion.
Not at all.
But it wasn't great. For me.
My thing is, I feel like people were just not expecting what they got. I don't think they're judging it off of the movie. I think they're judging it off of their preconceived notion of what they were expecting because it's DC, because it's Joker.
Because of the last movie.
But even more so, like if you like the last movie, you should realize it's more artistic than it is beat 'em up villain type of DC movie. We're
true. It's kind of like a noir drama.
Yeah,
type
bro.
Of thing.
It wasn't
action
centric or anything like that. It was more of like the artistic vision behind the movie. It was a different type of film like that in the DC or Marvel universe than we've seen.
While still being gritty.
While still being dark and gritty. So I think this one. It's very artistic. Mm. Like I love the musical aspects of it. Like I thought it was dope. I thought it was too much.
Right. So, yeah, let's get into that part of it. So
I thought it was too much.
That's most people's knock. Most of y'all hate this movie because of the musical side of it. We looked at each other when we were watching it. This is the only thing we said to each other because we were trying to save all of our opinions for this. In the first 30 minutes of the movie, we both looked at each other because we both realized, I forgot what I said. I was like, ooh, most people didn't notice this when they watched it or something like that, right? Didn't I say something like that? Nobody was thinking.
No, but yeah. What actually is
what's actually
happening?
Why is that in the movie?
Yeah.
So I think it clicked for both of us. Maybe you noticed it before me, but I think it clicked for both of us at the same time. All the scenes where there is a musical or a song isn't in reality, right? It's just in their head. And it's just sort of their fantasy world with each other and how they make each other feel and how they're when they're together, they're in this different state.
Yeah.
And they're each other's joy. So it was that was cool.
And how it changes when one of them feels like they betrayed the other one.
Yeah.
So people are definitely watching that and thinking what's happening? Blah, blah, blah. But it's just telling you he finally, for the first time in his life, found somebody that's
made him
crazy as hell, just like him.
Yeah.
And that thinks just like him.
Yep.
And they just literally were yin and yang. They clicked.
Yep.
But yeah, that contrast of what's really happening and then what's happening because they crazy
in their head.
So
yeah.
what's
There's
happening
a lot
in their
happening
head
in their heads.
And it's cool to see why they are the way they are, because people a lot of times I love villains.
They're
love
the
villains,
most dynamic characters.
Because they're made,
the most dynamic characters in the movies.
Boom. Why they are the way they are. And that's what people too. There's a reason people do everything that they do. There's a reason people say the things that they say. So I'm not quick to write people off and stuff. So I like seeing this side of, not to get too far away from the movie, but
no, yeah,
I like seeing this side of, the Joker and Miss Quinzel.
Yeah. Speaking of the misses, I know a lot of people very much disliked Lady Gaga as the choice. Now, obviously, she was the choice because of the musical side of it, because of her success with A Star Is Born, right? That's what it's called, right?
Fantastic, yeah.
That movie makes me cry so much.
Her and Bradley.
Yeah. So that was a natural, not only is she an artist, but seeing her kind of have that kind of role already, shoe-in for this role.
For sure.
But I'm and I love Lady Gaga as an actress, but I feel like in this movie, and we're actors, so we understand that everybody brings their own process and interpretation. Yes, thank you, to a character, and that's the beauty of it. However, I feel like, and we've seen many different Harlequins, but they all understood Harlequin's psychotic, bursting personality. She's very loud.
Yeah.
Or supposed to be.
Very.
And Lady Gaga's version of her was very quiet and subtle and graceful, and which very fitting for Lady Gaga. But for me, just for me, I like Harlequin that goes from the little quirky little giggle to a psycho like that.
Yeah.
And her way of doing it was,
bats.
Her way of doing it was just silence and then not silence, as opposed to to me, Harlequin's supposed to be loud even when she's not loud, if that makes sense.
I hear you. Let me ask you this though. In this version,
and I'm not just bashing Lady Gaga. I
no,
love
Lady Gaga is dope. And her performance was good. It's
yes.
Her interpretation of it.
Yeah.
A lot of people
great,
probably didn't. But think about this. So is Joaquin's. His Joker is very different than the Joker that we see typically.
Yeah, but he's.
Now, I don't know if it's an early stage of that, but
I feel like he interpreted in his way and delivered Joker still how we are used to seeing Joker. I feel like he still did it. He still did it how it's expected. And it is the how did Joker become Joker. So in his case, that applies to Harlequin too, though.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Because I don't remember who said it, but I remember when the first movie came out.
Damn, that's fair.
Joker,
Shit, I just put myself in place.
I'm like, somebody said this, that this isn't the Joker that fights Batman. This is the Joker that inspires the Joker that fights Batman.
Correct.
So that makes me think, like, I don't know what they're doing. I have no idea, like, where this is supposed to go. Or
So this is perfect. This is good timing. And maybe we'll come back to the Joker.
I feel like I know it's coming.
Yeah, this is good timing, but we'll come back to the Joker because we have to wrap up some more points on that movie. But, yes, so what are they doing, right? So could they possibly, is there a world, is there a DC universe where maybe it seems like the Penguin is going to be what's brought into and connects to the new Batman movies with Robert.
Oh, 100%.
First. But is there a world where Joaquin Phoenix's Joker and Lady Gaga's Harley Quinn make their presence felt?
I would love it.
Would it make sense? Like, does that work in the timeline? Like, considering that's so far in front of it?
It is DC. And like DC, Marvel, all those, they have just multiverses, and they can do whatever they want, really, with the story. Mm-hmm. I have no idea. I don't think they're going to tie those together.
I don't think so either, but
it's cool to think about.
Sometimes they try to do that stuff just to make it more of a Avengers cash grab scenario where when the cast is so, and it's built on so many other projects that they think it'll be more successful.
Yeah.
As opposed to another different Joker.
Yeah.
Because, am I wrong? At the end of the Batman movie, they teased the Riddler in Arkham, right?
The Riddler is the villain in the first Batman.
Who was in Arkham that they teased at the end, or was it when they put the Riddler in Arkham?
No, they teased somebody else, and I can't remember.
Well, it was the Joker, right? But they didn't show him.
They didn't show the Joker.
So it could be any actor.
Oh, in Arkham in the South, yeah.
Correct, right? Or did they show the actor and we're just tripping?
I don't think they showed the actor.
Damn. Well, y'all are definitely gonna let us know if we're totally wrong.
I can't remember if it was the Joker. Was it the Joker?
I thought so. I thought they showed him. They showed the Riddler, and I love that actor. He's a great psycho. Whew. They showed him in the cell, and then when the camera panned, I haven't seen it since it came out, but when the camera panned, they showed the cell next to him or something, and there was
he's
a crazy,
sitting on the bed,
and there was a crazy laugh and a silhouette, from what I remember in my head. So that could be any actor.
That's correct. You remember it correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fire. Okay.
So technically, something could have happened between the second Joker and that to get Joker put in there. Well, he could get put in there for anything that actually already happened in the movies.
I mean, they could do, well, really, whatever. They could have that dude, whoever's playing Joker, when they do his little mini backstory of whatever they want to show, it could be him watching him on TV and his performance, the Joker, and that's what inspired him, and then go a little bit into his path.
Yeah, and if he's been in Arkham the whole time, he could be any age.
And if they steal our idea, we got to go hunt him down. Or just
royalties.
Put us in the movie.
That part. That part. But I want the Joker role, so that just throws it all out the door for me. Wait, what's the other I would love to be, we're going off topic a little bit, but on topic. I know I'd be a great Joker, thank you, bro. But since he's already taken, it seems.
Is that a compliment? That just means you crazy as hell.
Yeah.
That's a great compliment. I think you should dive into that a little bit more.
So
How do I scoot my chair further?
I would want to do a really cool interpretation of Bane.
Oh.
I think I could do a really cool, very different, but still Bane. I would love that. And shout out to Tom Hardy, because that's like my favorite.
Man,
damn
but
actors.
would you bring the like Latin elements to it?
A Latin Hardy?
No,
Latin Bane?
Yeah.
Latino Bane?
Like in the cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like they haven't done that.
No, they haven't.
They haven't done that. So Bane doing salsa and shit. Bachata Bane.
You think the darkness is your friend, do you?
That's crazy.
I dance in it.
No, but I think that'd be fire, bro. Like, I don't know. Anyway, enough of dream castings. Because dream casting number one is one day I would love to be Piccolo, but we already know that's Kurt. Piccolo's tall.
They need to go ahead and do it.
Bald. Piccolo.
I'm ready.
He's Piccolo, bro. Look at this guy.
I've been training my whole life for this. Gohan.
I'll take Vegeta.
That'd be fire.
Because I can't be Trunks. I can't be wearing that haircut.
The purple?
No, the the part. This. I can't, bro. I can't see.
Yeah, don't do that. But hold on. When it's a little longer though, when he's in the Saiyan outfit.
I'll take Vegeta. Yeah,
you can't go wrong with Vegeta.
He's crazy as hell. Back to me being crazy, bro. What's going on?
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, back to the Joker, the movie. I didn't think it was trash. You didn't think it was trash.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It wasn't great. It wasn't amazing like the first one was. The first one was one of my favorite movies ever.
Yeah,
so it's not that.
Dope.
Agreed. But I enjoyed the subtleties. I enjoyed the this is what's going on in their head with the musical side of it. I enjoyed the camera work they used. A lot of any scene with flames. I know you noticed too because we also looked at each other. We didn't say a word though. Any scene where there's flames and there's 4 or 5.
I think I remember 4.
Yeah,
When
there's
the flames on his side.
However it's framed in the shot when they're both in the shot, whoever's causing the chaos in their relationship or in the scene is the side that the flame is on in the shot, and whoever's not, there's like a cool.
It's like cooler.
There's a cool blue lighting on them.
That's pretty dope.
We love stuff like that. I love stuff like that in all movies. Like all these little subtleties are cool. So there's a lot of, like you said, artistry to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the biggest problem was just a lot of people expecting it to be similar to the first one. Which why wouldn't you think it would be similar to the first one? So. And
then even more people expecting to go see a Batman Avengers type movie because it's DC.
Yeah.
And saying the Joker, a lot of people see it like statistically that haven't even seen the first one, but it's Joker 2.
Two of my good friends, we talked about it. 2 of my good friends were like, I saw it, I thought it was okay, and never saw the first one. I'm like, who are you?
Like if you just walked into that not seeing Joaquin's like number one,
then I can see you enjoying it.
I could see you being like, why am I leaving The Sound of Music? Like, what is this?
Yeah.
Because people were pissed that it's a musical, but like I liked it.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. If I had to, I'll give it a 7 out of 10, maybe a 6.5, 7 out of 10, personally. I feel like I give 8s out a lot, and it's really hard to be a 9 or a 10. It's really hard.
I'll give it a 6.5.
Yeah, I think 6.5 is solid.
Really good.
Yeah. So we agree 6.5.
6.5.
6.5 out of 10. Okay.
On the Richter.
On the Richter scale. So that brings us into the rest of the DC universe that they're trying to mold and form.
Now I'm excited.
Which currently, to me, is the best content within it at the moment. I know you really like the new Batman. I don't hate it. I just don't. I think I was just still caught in the greatness of the last trilogy.
Right.
And it's really hard for me to. I try to separate it. I try to not relate them to each other. I try not to think about it. But they're so good and so prominent in my mind. I just. But Zoe. Now that you are fully Catwoman in the next one, if you are like 50% of the movie, boy, I think I'm gonna love it.
I ain't got no words. I'm just.
I'm gonna love Kurt.
Okay.
Please tell me why. I want to hear from you why it's so good.
Why I like the new Batman.
Why it's so good. Yeah.
Okay, I actually like Robert Pattinson as Batman, as a young Batman.
Because
the jawline.
Oh, okay, fair.
Low key though, he has the Batman jawline.
Yeah, that's a.
But I think the look of like just this angry kid who hasn't really. He's been Batman for a year. Is year 2 of Batman when the movie takes place? Yeah. So I don't even know if he's developed his no kill rule or anything like that. Like he's angry. In that first scene where he beats the brakes off dude, and then keeps hitting him while he's on the ground.
I will say there are some fight scenes in it. The one where he's in the tunnel, with the flashes.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cool little moments. The moments that hit for me are phenomenal.
Okay.
I think it's the lows that take away from it for me.
Okay, let me finish then. I like this Batman because it's the first time Batman feels like a human, really feels like a human,
you saying that,
and that he can die at any moment, rather than like even though we know he's human, like
superhero.
A superhero. So he takes a couple hits in this that like, and yes, we've all seen Bane beat the brakes off of Batman.
I was born in it.
Yeah, but even still, like he got beat pretty bad. But in this one, he takes a couple hits that like that shotgun blast to the chest that really disoriented. Like he's like
I
out
remember
of
that.
it. It's like a flashbang hit him.
Yeah.
Which is real shit. Like he's literally just in a suit. All this is exposed. Like you don't know. Like why doesn't anyone shoot him in shit?
Yeah, I do enjoy when characters that have had so many franchises built around them or trilogies or there's just so much
plot armor.
There's so much content from the past in different ways of them that are so super.
Yeah.
And then you finally get to see them either in the beginning, which they usually goes together, but either in the beginning or humanized a little bit. Obviously,
Absolutely.
that goes together normally. But yeah, so I agree with that. Like, I love that aspect of it. I think it's just, it might just be the art direction of it for me.
Yeah. So that's also what I like about it, though.
Yeah.
So because
A lot
it's
of people
more
do.
like the comics. So, like,
Yeah.
Batman is the greatest detective we've ever seen. And that's how it is in the comics. It's like noir, dark type detective style. You know, and in this one, it's dope because you can tell he's young, inexperienced, and just angry. But he's not moving like a
mad little
like
rich
a
kid.
seasoned Batman would. Like when he just walks into the club and like is severely outnumbered and just doesn't care. Mm-hmm. He's just angry and just starts beating the people in the club.
Yeah.
Like that's a young, unseasoned.
Yeah, that's not very
Batman.
characteristic of Batman.
No, that's not.
He tries his best not to fight.
I like that.
Yeah.
And then also
I want because
When
that's
you-
something I would like. I wonder why I just didn't like absorb that.
the
From it.
way it's shot is like a detective like story, like a detective film.
Yeah.
And I like that noir type and the dark tones and the black and the red. Like I really like that.
I don't
But
know.
a lot
I don't
of
know
people
what it is, man.
just compare it to Dark Knight and they're like, no, that's
It's
not Batman.
that's I know that's the main factor. I know that's because I like him. I love Zoe, and like I said, the highs are so high in
Yeah.
that movie. The moments in that are amazing to me are among the greatest moments experiencing in the movie theater watching a movie. But I feel like I'm trying to remember when I walked out of the theater, my first thought was, "Damn, there's 20 minutes of that could have not existed, and I would have loved the movie." I feel like there were some long moments of the movie that were so
a
slow
little drawn out.
and weren't filled with enough information or like backstory to make it like, oh, this is why we're sitting here watching this.
I can see that.
I think that might be the main thing for me because I just look at those movies as so big and grand and great now. If
Yeah.
there's a lull, it's felt even more. Yeah, it's felt even more. But I know you love that movie though. Yeah.
But we also got Colin Farrell's phenomenal
I'm so glad you said
performance. That's his intro, like, and now we
Okay.
get the Penguin. I know that's what I thought we were segueing into first, and I was like, oh,
that. Okay, so
it's Falcon.
okay, yes, bro. Man. All right, the Penguin's phenomenal.
Fire.
The Penguin, and it's like it's so hard nowadays to find like some good New York style gangster mafia Sopranos like feel, that energy, like it's Goodfellas, like it's hard to. There's not enough of that anymore.
Superhero universe, bro. It's so cool.
There's not. That's
But it
why I
feels
like
real.
DC so much because
It's dark. It's gritty.
real.
It's real.
it's real.
And they seem to be going in the right direction with this.
Yes.
Actually, they are going in the right direction.
Okay.
with this.
So, did you watch episode 4?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Nah.
So I got okay. So without spoiling anything, you see 1, 2, and 3, obviously.
Yes.
All right. So in episode 4,
Why-
I already
why
liked
are we
her.
gonna talk about
no.
episode 4?
I'm not. I'm talking about performance, like how great she's doing. I'm not getting into.
Okay.
So Ms. Falcone, Sophia,
Fire.
Kristen, something with an M. It's an Italian. I think it's an Italian last name.
actress?
Militoni or something like
Yeah.
that. Kristen. I know it's Kristen.
She's in a lot of stuff. I just don't know her name.
Okay. I already liked her in episode 1, 2, and 3. But episode 4 is like her show. She shows her ass, bro. It is a showcase of an actor diving into a character and becoming the role fully. And I watched it twice in the same night on Sunday night in the wee hours of the evening. just for her performance.
She bodied that.
Just for her performance, bro. It's so good. And I think that's why, other than the realism that we both keep talking about and the grittiness of the DC universe, I think that's what I enjoy the most of DC now, and what it should have always been, is the characters and the actors are able to really like act.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying Marvel heroes aren't acting.
No, they don't have. They don't have to as much because of how it's written.
It's not carried by a scene of two people in a room talking. It's carried by blockbuster glitz and glamour and colorful explosions and CGI and green screens and it's dope.
They do have the moments though.
Of course.
Okay.
Of course. We all cried our eyes out in some of those moments.
But as a whole, you mean?
As a whole, it's carried by the big picture.
I was gonna say, I done spilled some tears now.
Yeah, bro. But yeah, I think, and again, to go off what you said, Colin Farrell, yes, Colin Farrell's doing phenomenal. But I will say this, and this is not a knock. It's not a knock, because I would be talking crap about myself if it was a knock. I do feel like, and I do enjoy these types of roles and the idea of doing these types of roles, when you have a role that is something that requires you to physically become the character, where there's prosthetics and a very aggressive limp and all these things, it does help and make it, I don't want to say easier, but
immersion.
It helps immerse you into that role in a way that your performance will be phenomenal, especially if you're already a great actor.
Be that much better. Yeah.
You're gonna be that much better.
You know, you've had all
and that's what I'm saying.
Prosthetics on.
That's why I love it.
And...
It takes you further away from reality. That's why I love it so much. And so again, I'm not taking away from Colin Farrell's phenomenal in this, but Colin Farrell's always phenomenal. I always enjoy Colin Farrell.
Much better, yeah.
Yes, but I will say, Sophia Falcone, bro, she's killing it. She is. It's insane. It's insane.
I'm loving what I'm seeing.
I can't wait.
And to mix her character with Batman and the next.
Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna.
I don't even know what's gonna happen, but I'm excited.
Yeah, bro. I can't wait.
The way they're doing it too, they do movie, series, and then movie right after the series,
and then
right after the season 1.
And my biggest question is like, how long do we have to wait before there's multiple villains? Like how long do we have to wait before the Riddler, that's currently in the Batman, the DC universe, and the Batman movies, knows the Penguin? Like, how long before the Riddler's messing with the Penguin's operation and Miss Falcone's operation? Like, because they're not allies. How long before it's a triangle of enemies?
I want to see Mr. Freeze and Poison Ivy.
That's another thing. Like, when does that come into it? Is that going to come into it? So, I don't know.
Old Arnold come back.
Bro, that'd be crazy. So, only time.
Get to the chopper. Go now.
Needless to say, we're hyped. We're hyped about the DC universe.
So thank you so much for coming to kick it with us. We really appreciate it. Keep tuning in. We're going to keep talking. We're not going to stop talking.
Never that.
Yeah, let us know how you like everything, what you rock with, what you don't rock with. Let us know your opinions so we can argue. We all know you have the same opinion as me. But if you want to make Michael feel better, it's okay.
It's okay, Kurt. We'll see.
But yeah, we want to shout out, all the people that made this happen, especially.
Especially Essentia.
Wyatt, you hear me. You know what to do.
Essential to a productive day.
Ryan, you know what to do.
Oh, come on, man. I got no names. Just this one.
I had to.
Also, shout out to that guy, Fletchy Too Fat.
Fletchy.
Blessing us with blessing us with the theme song and giving us the okay to rock with it and rock with us.
Bro, I cannot wait to tell that story. It's literally perfect.
Lined up too good.
It's going to be, I can't wait
I
till that
love how
happens.
the universe works sometimes.
It is beautiful.
And you played a new track. You played a new track today.
Oh, I heard a song called DeRozan by Fletchy Too Fat.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't know that boy could sing now. He was on there with the melody.
Holding those tunes.
Going crazy.
Yeah.
And he's spitting bars in it. Bruh has range. He's nice. I have not heard a bad song from him yet.
Crazy. Honestly, crazy.
Fire new rapper from Mississippi.
Y'all know how honest and hard I am on hip-hop artists. Fletchy's fire.
Fire.
Fletchy's fire.
Fire, bro. Like,
what was his? What'd you say? His nickname was before he started like.
We got to ask him about that. Snack Harlow.
Snack Harlow. What they used to say. What they used to call him.
Yeah.
That's lit. But anyway, we appreciate y'all for rocking with us. Can't wait for the next one. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. Peace and love.